Hello, if you're watching on YouTube already, I'm not sure. I'm just going to see how this is going. Now I'm going to do this. Hello. Okay, YouTube. Excellent.
If you're watching on YouTube already, I'm not sure. I'm just going to see how this is going.
I gotta fix this. I gotta shut that sound off. There we go. I'm just going on Facebook now. I'm going to my Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives. So just give me a minute while I find, I get that started and figure out where I'm going to put my phone. Okay, I guess I'm going to put my phone right there. Mindset 4. Okay, can't do both at the exact, well, I could if I go have this StreamYard thing. Okay, I'll go live, jeepers. Diana. Okay, let's see. Clicking on Zoom, which is good. And I'm going to be looking at 2 screens. So if you're watching me on Facebook and if you're watching me on YouTube, you're going to see my eyes going back and forth. Hello, hello. So nice that you're here. Thank you for being live on YouTube. I see that. So I'm just going to. So we're going to talk about mindset, which is one of my favorite topics ever. I absolutely love talking about mindset because why? Because it's something I have struggled with in areas of my life. It truly is that when we, I'm on live. When we're trying to do something new or do something consistently, what holds us back is ourselves, right? Our own mindset. That's what holds us back. We sometimes and often blame others, other people, other things, and say, I would if, right? But it's really us. It's really us with those beliefs that something outside of us is stopping us or holding us back. And now there are always, circumstances and times of your life and time in your life when there really is something that gets in the way. And maybe that's not the best time for you to have to expect to be perfect, right? So what I also want to mention is it's not about being perfect. It's not about one thing that I think a lot of people get. I wonder if I could put this right on my computer. I think I did last time. What a lot of people try to do is be perfect with the healthy eating. And then what happens is you say to yourself, I'm not doing it good enough, or it's not the right time, or it's not the perfect time, or things aren't just exactly as they should be or need to be. So I'm just going to quit. It's not time. It's not, all of this stuff. And we get so caught up in our heads and then we just give up. And so note that it's not about being perfect. You are living your life every single day. You are eating mostly every single day, unless you do a fast or cleanse or whatever, right? So you might as well just go with it. Like just say, I'm going to make some great choices today. And if you don't, fix this. And if you don't make great, perfect choices every single day, it's okay. It's okay. But when you try to be perfect, when you try to be on, when you try to find the perfect time, the perfect day, the perfect month, all of those things, I got to wait till I have all these ingredients. I got to wait till I buy a Vitamix or whatever, right? It's not going to happen. So just know that our life is a long time. We have lots of time, right? We have lots of time to work on things. And personal growth, stepping into something new for you takes a little bit of time. So you got to be easier on yourself and just say, I'm going to do the best I can. Every day you get up and you recommit. This isn't my whole video. I just started out this way. I do have points. Okay, so I see it's working good in Facebook. Checking my YouTube to see how it's looking on YouTube. Okay, good. So note my eyes are wandering because I'm on my phone and my computer at the same time. And it's hard to know where to look. Okay, so some of the things I thought about for the mindset is, again, try not to be perfect. The on again, off again, and the all or nothing are a couple things that really screw someone up, right? I got to go all in, or I'm not even going to do it, or I'm not even going to start. I start, I do really well, and then I quit. And then I quit, right? That whole sabotage pattern. And a lot of part of that is, it's all mindset, of course, too. And what's going on there is you start out really good. And sometimes these are the perfectionists, and they're like, okay, got everything ready, got everything, bang, bang, bang. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do it right. And you're doing that. And then life happens. Something gets in the way, right? And it throws you off. Of course, it could throw you off because you're not used to doing something new like that. And so when something stressful happens, or a life event happens, or, all of a sudden you're working 12-hour days, whatever, you get thrown off your course or your path, but that's okay. Don't give up on this healthy eating, or eating to hopefully lose some weight, right? You don't give up on it. You just say, oh, shoot, today was not the best day. I actually didn't have time today, or I didn't eat the best things today. Oh, well. And I think why people don't do that, or are scared to do that, is because they think if I start doing that, like giving myself an out, then I'm going to do it every day. I'm not going to be consistent. I'm going to allow myself to eat the brownies. I'm going to allow myself to have the chips. I'm going to allow myself to have the ice cream. If I'm not strict and perfect, then I'm going to fall back into old habits, behaviors, right? Now, that could have been how it was in the past. Definitely. But that is also because you've chosen those beliefs and patterns and behaviors. You can choose new ones. You can choose to believe something different. In the past, when this happened to me, I used to fall back into old patterns and behaviors, right? In the past. Now I know I'm going to choose not to fall back into those patterns, behaviors. This time, I'm going to get right back up and get on that healthy path again. Whether this is exercise, whether it's eating healthy, right? Anything, like whether it's like I'm on a program to hopefully lose some weight, whatever it is, you can get back up, brush yourself off, and move forward again. It's just when you get so down on yourself and hard on yourself, right? Or another thing that happens, and that we need to look at when it comes to this mindset, is I'm just going to tell my Facebook group I'm on live. I'm going to work on going live Monday 4:30, Wednesday at 5:30, Friday at 9:30 a.m. Okay, 3 times a week. And I want to be quite consistent with those days. I will let you know if I can't make it, or if I'm changing times. So please know those are when I'm going to be focusing on going live. Okay. Okay, there we go. So you want to be just easier on yourself, but also tough enough not to let yourself choose to go back to old and give up on yourself, right? Choose, and it's really choosing to go back into old patterns and behaviors. Another thing, or why we tend to go back into those. Hello, whoever else is here. Thank you for watching. Hi. Hi, watching YouTube. Hello. So happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like. Another thing that we tend to go back into old patterns and behaviors is family and friends, right? When family and friends don't maybe want us to change, or they're not wanting to change themselves, and we go to make those changes in our life, right? With the healthy eating, or so we're out for dinner with them, and all of a sudden they're like, why are you choosing that? Come on, have the pasta, have the bread, have the pizza. Come on, you can do it. You don't need to lose the weight. You don't need that, right? You got to watch for that. You got to hold strong, right? Because they're just feeling a little guilty. They're knowing they need to make some changes, but they're like, oh, damn, if she makes these changes, I'm going to have to make these changes. Crap. That's why they're doing. That's why they're feeling that way, right? Hi, Crimson Spice. What a nice name. And Miriam. Yeah. So you know what? Don't let those people get you down. This is what I say to people. I say, you know what? You eat what you want. You eat what you want. No judgment from me. No judgment from me. I'm just choosing to make changes. I wasn't feeling that great. My gut wasn't feeling good. I was feeling tired and sluggish. I was gaining weight. I decided I want to make some changes. And then you make those changes for you, right? And yes, it might make them feel uneasy. And then you notice the people pleasers out there, whoever's a people pleaser, notice yourself going, I'm making them feel awkward. Oh no, I'm making them feel awkward. Oh, maybe I should have some of that pasta. That way they'll be more comfortable. Don't give up your health and your choices to make someone else comfortable, right? Don't give up your health and your choices to make them comfortable, because you're just triggering their knowing that they need to make some changes too, but they're not ready. And they're not ready. We don't need to convince anybody. So if it's your husband or your kids, which is a big one when you're trying to eat healthy consistently, never force them. Never force them. Just say, you know what? I'm making changes, and you can tell them why. Like really say, be strong and say, I am really choosing to make changes in my eating, and I would love for you guys to respect me, not taunt me with potato chips or ice cream. Don't put things in my face that, I don't want to eat. Like, can you please just give me this? And you can eat what you want. You can choose to have what you want. You can make the food you want, whatever, right? But when we try to force anybody because we think if I'm going to eat like this, you're going to eat like that, it's never going to work. It's not going to work for you, and it's definitely not going to work for them. And you want them to support you, right? You want them to support you. So don't do that to people. I don't like when anybody tries to force me to do anything. Oh my God, I'm a rebel, and I just like go against it all. All right. So if you're wondering, I don't know why I don't stay consistent. I don't know why. If anybody's saying, I don't know why, here's what you can do. Or I want to eat healthy, but I don't know why I keep stopping. I don't know why I keep sabotaging. I don't know why I just don't start. Here's what you want to do. You want to write down healthy eating equals then a blank. So when you think about healthy eating or losing weight or exercising, what comes into your mind, right? What comes into your mind? And this is how it can go. Healthy eating or exercising or whatever. Hi, Cindy, equals boring. Healthy eating equals hours in the kitchen, right? Healthy eating equals buying crazy ingredients that I have to run out and find. Healthy eating equals shopping all the time, and I don't want to shop. Healthy eating or exercise equals 3 hours a day at the gym, and I don't want to go to the gym, right? We have these crazy ideas in our head of what it would mean for us to stick with something, right? I'm going to have to spend hours in the kitchen. I'm going to have to buy all these expensive foods. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. So you want to write all those things out, because those are your reasons why you are not sticking to it. From London, 141A. What are you guys doing up? Thank you so much, Foz. I'm so happy you watched. Make sure to give me a like or share this video, whatever. That really helps my YouTube and my Facebook. I would love that. And let me know if there's any topics you guys want me to cover in the future. So let me know of a topic. I will cover it. Okay. Do my best. Do my best. But where was I? All right. So you just don't try to force family, friends. And yeah, when you get the healthy eating equals in the blank and you fill it out, you're going to see your limiting beliefs. Healthy eating equals hard. Healthy eating equals boring foods. Healthy eating equals not being able to eat what I want with friends and family. Healthy eating equals feeling deprived. Healthy eating equals sacrifice, right? So if your healthy eating equals all of those things, you're not going to do them. That's a lot of negative stuff. That's a lot of negative stuff. So why do you think you're avoiding it, right? Why do you think you're avoiding it? Because it's like, no, your whole body's going, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And it's also could be a belief like, I've tried in the past. I did really well for 2 or 3 weeks, really well for 2 or 3 weeks. Then something happened and I quit. I failed again. I quit again. I didn't follow through again. I didn't lose weight again. So you're feeling like a failure and you're thinking, it's just not possible for me. I won't stick with it. I can't do it. I've tried it before. I've failed many times before. So what's the point? Right? So what's the point? And that's a huge one. Most people suffer from that one. And I have things like that in my areas of life, but that's just a different area of my life, right? With healthy eating, I find it so easy and simple. Whereas other people struggle with it. So it's not like there's nothing wrong with you, because every single person has something they struggle with. That is just, it's like your mission in life is to overcome this. Your mission in life is to overcome this. You were born, you're not born, whatever, right? This is your challenge in this right now for you. So this is what you get to work on, right? This is what you get to overcome. In other words, this is what you get to overcome. Oh, wow. Yeah, Miriam, if you, Miriam, for those on Facebook, she was just saying that she doesn't sleep much. And so then the only time she has to work out is in the morning. And so she's tired in the morning, and then it's harder to work out. The thing you got to focus on first, Miriam, is healthy eating before working out. Why? Healthy eating will make a bigger difference than working out. If you're tired and kind of stressed and you don't get enough sleep, working out will add more stress to your body, and it might cause your body to hold on to weight. Because when our body's under stress and it's too much for it, like it's not getting enough rest and relaxation and recovery, it will hold on to the weight because it stays in a stress response. So Miriam, what I would focus on for you is making sure you get up in time to make healthy food for your day. And that's, yeah. And then of course, if you have time for a nice walk in nature or something, do something that feels good, that helps your body to relax, that feels good for you. So maybe, I mean, some people like tennis, you could do an exercise, but don't force it because it's going to be as a stress to you, right? So that's a really good point of when we can't stay consistent with something. If you can't stay consistent with something, you could be doing what isn't working. You could be doing what isn't working, or forcing yourself to do something and shove it into your life. And you don't have time, and you haven't taken anything out of your life. And that's one of the topics I was going to talk about. It's like trying to keep shoving new clothes into your closet. Your closet's going to be so full, and there's going to be no room if you're not taking out the old clothes you don't wear anymore, right? Oh, thanks, Foz. Why? Yeah, good one. So Foz on YouTube said that her and her sister are trying to lose weight, and they did really good for the first 3 months. And then the past 4 weeks, they are struggling. What do you mean by struggling? Are you struggling because the weight's not coming off, or are you struggling with trying to stay on track? With trying to keep yourself doing and eating clean? What part are you struggling with? Let me know. Then Foz, hot flashes can be crazy. Your hormones are definitely out of balance. And I do have a video on YouTube about hot flashes, so you could try searching for that. But the food you're eating and stress. And also you can take supplements to help your hot flashes. That'll help a lot. And you need to change what you're eating, and you need to decrease your stress. Cardio helps, like moving your body. Exercising does help, but not crazy exercising, just a good amount of exercising. And don't eat hot, spicy foods. Get rid of the starches like the breads, the pastas, the rices, all the heavy foods, all the deep heavy foods. Even meat might be causing it if your body doesn't digest meat very well, because it's heavy. It's hard on your digestive system. When your body's working hard to digest food, you get hot, you get heated. It can bring on a hot flash. Coffee, alcohol, sugar also bring on hot flashes. So when you're trying to force, like trying to do all the things like for weight loss, thinking I need to work out really hard, I need to eat really clean. I need to do all these things. And your life is already really busy and full. What's going to happen is you're going to just get stressed out, burnt out, and your body's going to be in overstress, like in that overstress, fight or flight, and then you won't be able to lose weight. So when you decide to make these changes, the best thing you can do is say, okay, I'm going to look at my life right now. How am I living my life day to day? What are my priorities right now? What do I spend most of my time doing? Is there something I can shift? What can I let go of right now for a couple months? Let's say even just 1 month to get in, a habit. What can I like? Maybe you need to say no to things. Maybe you need to stop volunteering so much. Maybe there's something you've got to let go of, right? And just rearrange and shift in your life. So you have more time for you to do the things that you need to do. And you can do simple things like 2 green smoothies a day, 1 large salad at lunch. Just start with that. Drinking more water. First thing in the morning, lemon water with warm water and lemon. Then I have a smoothie in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Make a double batch, split it in half, bring 1 to work. And I'm going to eat more vegetables. Make it simple. Make it simple, right? I think when we try to overcomplicate and add too many things, it is just, we're just trying to add too much. Staying on track, eating cakes. Well, you're eating cakes and biscuits and crepes, so you got to stop it. Yes, you can stop it. Pause. Yes, you can stop it. You just tell yourself you can't stop it. So you just gone back into old habits and patterns, and that's what happens. Know that naturally we are humans. And the natural thing that happens is our body's going to want to pull us back into old patterns, behaviors, and habits. It's going to pull us back. So when that happens, you have to step up and be and it's like, think about angel and devil, right? You have your angel and devil. The devil's going to start talking to you and say, listen, I've had enough of this clean eating and exercising. I want my cakes again. I want my crisp again. I want to do those things again. I'm missing them and I want to do them. Right? And that angel is just a little, so the loudest voice wins. The loudest voice wins. So when your devil, I hate saying the word devil, but you know what I mean. When that part of you, that little devil inside of you is the louder one, it's going to win. So you got to make your why and your angel loud. So that means you stand up and say, no, I'm deciding what I want to do with my body. I'm deciding how I want to feel. I'm choosing this. I am not going to stand down or stand back again and not follow through. And remember every day. So if that's happened, you can start again tomorrow. Just start again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm recommitting to this. And it's, there's never a straight line. It's never a straight road. It goes like this. Life is winding and all over the place. So when you don't get caught up in the disappointment and beating yourself up, remove the emotion and go, oops, back on track. And also what you could do, some people can do this, some people can't, is you have 1 cheat day or 1 day where you allow yourself to have some of those things. So let's say it's Sunday, this Sunday, I'm choosing to have some, they call it crisps in the UK. I'm choosing to have some chips, right? Something this. The next Sunday, you may say, next Sunday, I'm going to have a piece of cake, right? So not saying you can never have things again, but just choosing, I have those things on Sundays, and during the week, I'm really good. And you will not gain weight by doing that. Because sometimes you got to change your approach when you're going through things, right? Listen to notice what you are doing, what your body's doing, what your mind is doing, and adjust. Don't force. Because if you continue to try to force yourself and get mad at yourself, you're getting mad at the little girl inside of you, because the little girl is the one who is fighting. The little girl, or the devil, is the one who is telling you to go back to normal, go back to your old ways, because your body doesn't like change. Your ego, whatever, doesn't like change. And it's like, hey, too much change for too long. Time to get back to normal. I'm sick of this. I'm done with this. No. Right? So then you got to stand up, step up and say, I'm not giving up on myself. I am not giving up on myself. Yeah, make it simple, Crimson Spice. For 1 week, you can say, for this first week that I'm doing it, I'm going to do warm lemon water in the morning, 2 green smoothies, and a big salad at lunch. Next week, I'm going to do something else. Or this week can just be 2 green smoothies, lemon water first thing in the morning, and I'm going to focus on having more vegetables as I go through my day. That's it. Yeah, thank you. So you're so welcome. Yeah, you just got to say to yourself, you know what? Yeah, like I'm standing up for myself. Hello. I'm not going to let that. I always picture myself. There's 2 parts to me. There's our inner child and there's our adult. And guess who's running the show pretty much all of the time for everybody walking on this planet is their inner child. Their inner child. My inner child rules certain parts of my life, but we go back and forth because you got to be the adult and stand up and say, listen, little Diana, inner child, I know you're used to making the rules, but I am here. We're the adult now. We are an adult. I am taking over. I, as an adult, is deciding that I want a healthy body. I'm the one aging. I want to feel better. I want to lose this unwanted weight. I want to feel good in my body. I want to eat healthy foods. I want to enjoy this part of my life, and I'm going to do it. This is important to me. This is why it's important to me. You got to find your why, right? Because I don't want to lose my independence. I don't want to end up with a disease or illness. I don't want to have a heart attack at a younger age. I don't want, right? What do you want to do in your life ahead of you? What are some things you want to do? And how do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? How do you want to feel in the afternoon, right? So you got to think about, I'm the one who gets to determine how I live my life. And I'm going to do whatever I can and help my body in any way I can. So when you're, when you're sabotaging and when you're just thinking, we all feel helpless sometimes. We all feel like, I can't do this. Oh my God, I feel like that with my business, tell you the truth. Sometimes, right? It's like, because I don't like doing the techie stuff. And I actually don't like writing. I don't want to send out emails. I don't like writing. I hate doing that. So I love videos. So then I get into that, oh, poor me, I don't want to do this, blah, 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 right? But I just say, hey, for one, it's not about me, it's about you guys. I want to do things that are good for you. And I want to serve you guys because I know what a difference it's made in my life. And I don't want to see people be more sick as they age. I don't want to see people addicted to prescription drugs. You know what I mean? Having to take all these prescription drugs. I want you guys to enjoy this phase of your life, right? Like we can, we get to enjoy this phase of our life. We get to feel and look how we want to look, basically. I mean, our bodies change, that, but it's our choice. And I want you to really sink into, I have a choice. I have a choice, and always make it your choice. When we say, but we just can't help it, but I just can't help it. I just do this. I don't know why I do this. I don't know what. That's walking away from taking the responsibility. And we're used to doing that. You've just spent your whole life doing a lot of things like that. And so it's like, okay, I've lived my life in these habits and patterns, but I don't want those habits and patterns to continue, right? I want to feel good. And let me know in the chat if you guys are still on live on YouTube and Facebook. Are you in perimenopause or postmenopause? Perimenopause, you still have your period. Menopause is a year after without no period. And then postmenopause is years after that. And what is your biggest mindset issue? What do you think now is your biggest mindset issue that you struggle with when it comes to sticking with things? Could be exercise, could be losing weight, could be just wanting to eat healthier, right? What is your biggest mindset issue? What gets in your way? Let me know that in the comment too, because I could always do a video specific to that. This one's kind of all general, all over the place, which is still really helpful, right? And what I also want to talk about is watch your language when it comes to this, right? Like we can say, I just can't do this. It's too hard. Motivation. Got it. That's such a good one. We could end up saying it's too hard. Again, sometimes we say to ourselves, I don't have the motivation. I'm too tired. I just can't do it. I always give up. I'm just a failure. There's no use. It's not going to work for me. And when you say those things, you're just confirming and affirming to yourself that you can't do it. So you don't want to say those things or think them. You want to, when you hear yourself say it or think it, switch. No, I'm choosing to. That's what you want to do, right? I'm now choosing to. So you want to say to yourself, I am now choosing to. That's what I used to do, but I am now choosing to. And insomnia, yes. What helps with insomnia? When you have high cortisol, Miriam, you have low melatonin. So when you're at a high, your cortisol is high, that means you're at a higher stress point in your life. The stress is quite high. Your melatonin is going to be lower, so it's going to be harder to sleep, but it's also hormones. So you can go into a health food store and say to them, I'm in perimenopause or menopause, wherever you are, and I am having problems with sleeping. What do you recommend I take? What are some herbs? What are some supplements? What are some things I can take? And they will give it to you. There's different types of magnesium. There are so many fantastic supplements to help you sleep, and they take just a little bit of time. But what you got to do is at least get on them and continue to take them. And then, of course, find time to relax in the evening. Get away from your computer and phone. Don't sleep with them. You need to set up some rituals, as in just time to relax, breathe, listen to a meditation video. And when you wake up in the middle of the night, I did videos on sleep problems and insomnia on my YouTube. You can find them there, because you can do little practices. You can do some breathing things. And when you're up, you don't worry about it. You're just like, I get to lay here and relax fully and completely, and I have nothing to do. This is amazing. It's the first time out of my whole day I can just sit here, lay here, relax, and do nothing. This is fantastic. Oh, this is so beautiful. I just get to relax, fully relax. I relax in my feet. I'm relaxing my legs. I'm relaxing my torso. With each breath, I feel more and more relaxed. This is fabulous. When you go into worry, it doesn't feel good. Motivation is an inside job. That means it comes from you. Miss the chocolate taste. Right. If you really like chocolate, craving chocolate and sweets has to do also with you're not eating right. So if you eat more greens and good vegetables, raw and cooked really well, lots and lots of good fiber from vegetables, you will decrease the the sweet. And you can have a little bit of dark chocolate, absolutely no problem at all. So just have a little piece of dark chocolate every day. It's totally fine. Just get some good dark chocolate. So motivation comes from the inside. It's an inside job. Motivation is an inside job. That means it comes from you. That means you get to decide what motivates you. No one else can tell you what motivates you. So are you not motivated, or are you not disciplined? Disciplined and motivation. And some people hate the word discipline. I know I do. But if you're not disciplined, you won't be consistent either. So what you got to decide, first of all, you don't just find motivation. It comes from discipline. Unless you have a heart attack and your doctor says, if you don't eat better, you're going to die. That's motivation, right? That's motivation. Having a wedding and you're a bridesmaid and you need to fit into that dress and you have 8 weeks to do it, that's motivation, right? So you could set yourself a goal and have something that you want to do something for and work towards that. Or you could start with discipline and saying, I'm choosing this week to work on. So you can pick 1 or 2 things for the week. This week, every single day, I'm going to do this. It could be for this week, 7 days, I'm going to, let's say if it's exercise, eating healthy, have 2 green smoothies a day. Yeah, absolutely. So this week I'm having 2 green smoothies a day, every single day. Bang. And you do it. That takes discipline to follow through. But it also motivates you because you said you were going to do it, right? So you kind of got to combine discipline, motivation, deciding, making a choice to get yourself moving. Motivation doesn't come knocking on your door one day and go, hey, I'm here. Let's do it, right? You don't wait for that. Setting up structure helps too. I used to go to the gym not every day, 3 or 4 times a week after my work on my way home. So when I knew the days I went to the gym, there are days I didn't have my daughter, I would say, okay, I get in my car after work, my gym bag's there, and I drive to the gym. Then I get to the gym and I tell myself, get out of the car, get out of the car, go into the gym, go into the gym. Change out of your clothes, put your gym clothes on. Okay, 1 step at a time. Because if I had to think about the whole thing and all my workout, I would be like, I don't want to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I don't feel like it. I'm too tired. But I told myself, just drive to the gym. If you do 5 minutes on the treadmill, you're good. Just do 5 minutes on the treadmill, Diana. Just do it. Or go there and stretch for a half an hour. Done. Just get there, go there. And so, once you start a workout, you're going to continue. I mean, you always do more than you say you're going to do. So just don't make a big deal out of it. And same thing if you're wanting to make a healthy meal, right? You're like, go into the kitchen, open the fridge. So you open the fridge, take out some vegetables, whatever, right? Take out some food, put it on the counter, start chopping or whatever, right? Just make something. Make something. Doesn't matter if it's not the best tasting thing in the world. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. It's just getting yourself into action. That's the most important thing. You get yourself into action. Yes, 18-hour days. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, and it's just so, Foz, the best thing for you would be to take smoothies to work. Make sure you're doing your smoothies to work, green smoothies, and with fresh greens in them. Get some super powders like spirulina or something, and make a good green smoothie. Bring 2, and at least be drinking those. Drink lots of good clean water. Have your lemon water in the morning. And when you go to eat, just think, even if you're going somewhere to eat or grabbing food, just make sure I'm going to choose healthier food. I'm going to choose the healthiest I can. I'm just going to choose the healthiest I can. Cut up some carrots, cut up some cucumbers, cut up some celery the night before and bring that to work to nibble on, like something, right? Just start making some positive changes. Bring a couple boiled eggs, things like that, right? You do what you got to do and just take those steps. So then you're showing yourself, you're proving to yourself that you're taking action, that you're doing good things for yourself, right? And then feel good about that. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't try to be perfect. Be like, way to go. I am doing something. I'm actually taking action towards this. So that's so good, right? So you got to also celebrate. Yes, that's good. No problem, Foz. Thank you for being here. So I really just want to encourage you guys that we get in our own way. It's our mindset, but don't be hard on yourself, right? We want to, but let's just stop that and go, you know what? I'm just recommitting tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day. I'm starting tomorrow. Don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till next week. Do not wait till January now. Do not wait. And ladies, I have a really special deal on my Where to Start program right now. A Where to Start program, which is all self-study. So you guys can do it on YouTube and you get three one-on-one calls with me, 3 one-on-one calls, plus a 21-day program. You have all the information on web pages and I'm there to walk you through it. It's step-by-step. There's videos, there's lots of recipes, there's handouts, and it is the best place to start. Okay. So let me see if I can just put the link in that. I will put the link in the, maybe I can put it right here now, but I just really encourage you guys to just take a look at this. If you're wanting to make change and you're like, oh my God, I need help, then reach out to me. You can also go to my website, dianamarchand.com, and there's a contact me page, and feel free to email me. If you want to have a call, no charge, no obligation, and you just want to say, you know what, like what would work for me? Is there something that I can do, right? See if I can help you. If not, no problem. I'm never going to force anybody to do anything. It's all about you guys choosing to make changes. You know, that's what it's all about. I'm here to help on videos, but of course, nothing's like having a coach, right? Have spirulina, perfect, Foz. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that is great. Yeah, so I hope that link went. It's under my website, Where to Start program, which I got to put it in the menu. But that special is going to end soon. It's just at a really, really good price. And you can make 2 payments if you want. But yeah, email me, webpage. So I'm going to head off now. I'm so appreciative of you guys being here. And I love doing the YouTube live now. It's so much fun. Oh, great, Foz. You work from home. Well, then you got it made, girl. You got it made. No excuses now. You just get to it. You be the louder voice. Remember, you, the adult, not your inner child, you, the adult who wants change, want to be committed to change, want to really do this, you be the louder voice. You tell yourself why you want to do this, why it's important to you, right? Motivation comes from the inside, but you also need a bit of discipline. So you decide that you're going to have a little bit of discipline and you're going to choose 1 or 2 things this week or starting tomorrow that you're going to commit to do every single day and then do them. That'll help you a lot. Build faith, trust, and belief in yourself. Okay. I love you all. I'll be back Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Let me know what topic you want me to talk about. I would love your suggestions. And I will do the best to cover the topics you guys want me to talk about. All right. Have an absolutely amazing evening, day, wherever you are. And make sure to say hello.